All right, Coach. I know you guys have been practicing for over a month now. We were just talking about the new NCAA rule that went into effect last year, which basically allows you to start practicing 40 days out from your first game. You've done it both ways, the old time when you can only start practicing the middle of October. Have you found that you really like the new rule better?
We love this new rule. It gives us an opportunity to kind of advance the kids a little bit more because all the schools who are on semester system get an opportunity to start before us because we're on the quarter system. So it gives us an opportunity to kind of get them going early, and it's a great rule. So you can have hands-on. You can have hands-on. You can start to teach, give them an idea what your philosophies are, and they start to learn faster.
And I would think with 7 newcomers on this year's team, it really is going to benefit you.
It really has. With 7 new people and you have 6 of your returners, it's good to have extra time to work with your new people, to get them to gel together with your ones who've been here, but most importantly, to understand what we are asking as a staff.
And you mentioned your staff. You got 2 new members of the staff this year. I know last year you went a whole year basically one member down. What's it been like to add Courtney and Brian to the staff and have a full staff now?
It's been tremendously helpful. I tell you, I just give David and Sarah a tremendous amount of credit for what they've had to do, putting all of that on their shoulders, missing one assistant coach. It's very difficult, but they took on the task and handled themselves very well to continue to put our kids in great positions to be successful. But when you have that extra in Courtney Simmons, who's very amazing with everything that she does here, creative, innovative, does many, many things that are important to us that it was needed and we didn't have. But she brings so much to this staff to even make it better for us to be able to put our kids in a position to be successful. It's been absolutely wonderful to have that position filled. And then when you speak of Brian McKay, who has definitely come in and taken over the director of basketball operations, just understanding my vision and putting that vision into play immediately, especially with our late Techsters vision. He's placed that up quickly, and it's been awesome for people to see what we do behind the scene kind of stuff. So people can really see what it's like for our kids to really work, what they go through, and trying to be ready for game time.
You guys' slogan this year is one goal, one vision, one mission. What does that mean?
Trying to get everybody on that same page. You know, when you speak of that one goal, one vision, one mission, you're getting everybody on that one page to understand that it's no one's greater than the team. No one. We all have that one goal, one vision, one mission.
Now let's talk a little bit about how practice has gone. Obviously, we mentioned 7 newcomers this year. I guess maybe through the first month or so forth, what's been the biggest surprise to you as far as on a positive side?
The energy, the effort. We do not have to coach effort. They give the energy and effort every day, willing to learn. They're willing to make the sacrifice, pay the price. And when you have kids who are willing to do all of those things, it's a great feeling as a staff. You're excited about coming in every day and filling their vessels every day to become greater people than greater basketball players. It's just been absolutely amazing with how they listen well and they do. Those are 2 words that we often use is listen and do. They listen very well and they do things that we ask of them. They're just a great deal of coachable young ladies.
Now, you lost a lot of players from last year, and a lot of times when you have turnover like that, maybe one of the toughest things to find is leadership. How have you found it so far through a month of practice? How's the leadership?
You know, what we tell our kids is everybody's able to be leaders. You all are able to be leaders. All leaders aren't vocal. A lot of them are silent. They lead by example. So every one of them have tried in their own way to be leaders. You can tell that they're trying, especially our older players, trying to keep our new players understanding what we're asking. But it's been great of the leadership from everybody. Because they understand that one goal, one vision, one mission. So they're trying to keep everybody on that one page. But the greatest thing for us is the mixture of the 7 kids that we brought in to go with the 6 who are already returning. We have 2 D1 transfers who are amazing young ladies, and they understand that D1 basketball. And we have our 3 JUCO players who are just amazing at what they do, and they accomplish so many great things on the junior college level, and they're ready for D1 basketball. And then our 2 amazing freshmen. You can't say anything bad about anything that we've done with our mixture. It's all been great to blend in with those that we already have here. We are very excited about what they can accomplish. It's a matter now of piecing it together and then put it between the 4 lines.
One of those players you lost was a 4-year starter at point guard, Jasmine Bendoff. So obviously this year you're going to have a new point guard running the show. You got a couple of them out there. Talk a little bit about Courtney Hayes and Janae Borum.
You know, Courtney Hayes and Janae Borum, you know, the one thing I've always told them as a playmaker myself, I'm probably harder on them than anyone else in the program because they are the leaders. They are the conductors. Everything goes through them. They are the extension of the head coach. But what I have are two great leaders who can conduct the show. And that's what's been so important. And the athleticism and the power and the speed and the quickness that they possess. And that's what we want. We want to be able to push the ball under control, executing offensive plays. And they're starting to learn exactly how to do that with a great deal of confidence.
Courtney got some action last year as a true freshman. Talk a little bit about where you've seen her progress and maybe where she still has to make some strides.
Well, I think the thing about Courtney is that experience, that first-year experience was great for her. She understands what it takes to play on the D1 level and what is asked of her in the position in which she plays, which her shoulders must be broad to take on that position. And the thing that I like the most about Courtney is she is going to compete. She's going to bring the energy all the time. But the thing that she's learned most is I must always be in control. The one thing you learn as a playmaker is keep a cool head in a hot game. And she's learning how to do that and conduct her team during the course of that time.
Now, Janae obviously played 2 years on the junior college level, her first year here. Talk a little bit about the same thing, what you've seen, maybe her strengths are and where she maybe needs to improve.
She's amazing with her speed and quickness. She wants to defend from one end of the floor to the other, and that's what we need. We need our playmakers, because defense starts with you, of being disruptive. She is very disruptive. She's going to make it very difficult for anyone to run their offense being comfortable. They won't be able to run the offense where they would like to because she's a defensive gnat, so to speak. But she's amazing with getting to the rim and finding people. Her speed and quickness on the fast break, it's going to be very difficult for anyone to stop her. But the control factor of understanding speed, a change of pace, is what we're trying to, not only with Janae, but also with Courtney, of understanding the importance of changing your pace and your gears. And when we get that down, it'll be amazing what they can accomplish in the fast break and amazing what they'll accomplish in offensive sets.